A hedgerow revealed a strange thing to me as I was walking along the road from Ballyshiel to Belmont. Underneath the overgrown vegetation was a stone wall, possibly dating back hundreds of years. I realized that beneath my fingertips, a tangible history was alive. What follows is by no means a comprehensive history of Ireland, but a brief illustration of how history can be discovered everywhere, and sometimes it's just a matter of paying attention to the stories written into the landscape. 1 mile of country road, 5,000 years of history. Let's take a walk. Seamus Heaney, in his poem Bogland, writes, "Every layer they strip seems camped on before. The bog holes might be Atlantic seepage, the wet center bottomless. County Offaly is built on bogs, and the bogs have provided the myths, the artifacts, and the livelihoods." Heaney's metaphor becomes literal as I unpeel the layers of history along Belmont Road. Just up the hill from the bog lies the ancient ring fort, with a history that goes up to the early Christian period, around 500 AD. From the primeval past, we can then jump to early modern Ireland. Wild flora overtakes these ruins known as Ballyshiel, home of the physician Dr. Shiel, who practiced from about 1761 to 1773. Where you now hear the sound of wind, grass, and grazing cattle, was once a hive of activity. The hill became an informal apothecary as the doctor distributed medicine outside his home. The residence was later taken up by Samuel Judge, who built the bridge to the main road after the canal was built. Things were moving quickly along the canal in the late 18th and early 19th century as part of a great economic boom. Connecting Dublin with the River Shannon, the canal was built for agricultural produce, but was also later used for the Great Migration during the famine. Walking farther along Belmont Road, I come across the old train station. The station is abandoned, the viaduct overgrown, and the tracks are gone, but this corner offers much in the way of late 19th century history. The station was a part of the Great Southern and Western Railroad, which opened in 1884 and survived until 1962. The trains carried tea, sugar, Guinness, and newspapers to Offaly, while exporting flour and agricultural goods. Around the corner is the bottling factory, which again dates from the late 1800s and is also part of the canal story. J.S. Robinson was a canal agent who brokered the sale and transport of Guinness in Offaly, shipping barley to the Dublin brewery. The bottling company was founded by son G.R. and continued for 4 generations. Let's not forget the houses dotting the landscape, ranging from centuries-old farmhouses to modern, seemingly unfinished developments. Some of the houses, like those of our neighbors, have been here for 7 generations. Square cottages crop up along the road, modernized from the original brick and thatch. Long, slow change overlaps with rapid change. But what remains steadfast is the land. It's always provided sustenance for the people, yet it too has a changing history, from cultivating oats to cattle grazing to growing wild. This is the vowel of earth, Heaney writes, dreaming its root in flowers and snow, mutations of weathers and seasons. In this landscape, I saw how a local stretch of road revealed a larger story. None of these sites are tourist attractions, yet they tell stories about the past, present, and future of Ireland. Like early religious pilgrimages, the power of the experience is in the journey, the heritage found in what lies along the road.